Thank you. Good evening. My name is Greg Gladwell. I am founder and co-owner of CneqtDNA, and my background is, after a long career in operations directorship, I've ran 3 businesses as either MD or CEO, and currently self-employed as a mix of investor, advisor, coach and consultant. So I'd like to share this business with you. Really looking forward to your feedback. This is about a business diagnostic, a simple tool for small, medium or even large businesses to quickly review their business and find out where they're great or where they're less great and where they can improve. Alarmingly, a vast majority of businesses don't actually stop to think about how their business can be better because they're too busy working in the business, or perhaps they come from a technical background like a roofer running a roofing business and they're great in their technical expertise but have run their business on intuition. Well, great news, because for not much time and not much cost at all, we have created a simple diagnostic that will overview a business against the common elements that all businesses need to operate on, and create you an action plan as well if you'd like some help. Let me tell you more about this. It works on the principle that every business has 25 key disciplines that they undertake. If you like, 25 plates that are simultaneously spinning, and if you're running a business, you'll know that when one of those plates is wobbly or falls off, it all starts to interact to all the others. So we're going to examine those through some carefully crafted internet questions, though you can go on to the address for your own business if you want, even if you're doing this now on your mobile or your laptop, and do a diagnostic. It will take you about 20 minutes. There'll be about 68 questions, cross-checking the 25 disciplines, which I'm going to share with you in a moment, and you will get around about a 20-page report that will profile your business for you. The cost, if you're buying it directly, is £100 plus VAT. But actually there's also a consultancy product as well that I will explain later that's our primary focus. So let me tell you about these 25 disciplines, 25 spinning plates. Businesses have a great idea. They either want to make money or they've got a great service or product to bring to market. Could work in either order, but both of those are wrapped up into a business plan of what people want to achieve. The business plan needs to have some numbers behind it. So some financial plans which inevitably come towards capital requirements and budgets. It's all pretty common sense. The value proposition, the product or service, needs to be taken to market. So identifying target markets, identifying the target clients in those markets, and then wrapping that up in a sales and marketing plan as to how we're going to deliver the product or service is key. The vast majority of small to medium-sized businesses are pretty good at the next two. Well, they think they are. They focus on logistics, actually running the business, the infrastructure, the systems and processes that go with that. Maybe not so much the partners and alliances that they might create with that, and the team, because businesses are people. So the numbers of people, the skills, the culture and behaviours, how those teams are performing, and as leaders, how we are personally effective as well. We're going to evaluate all of this, and then we need to make sure that any business looks back at how it's doing. It's keeping itself fresh by getting lots of feedback, by taking that feedback and running change programs and improving themselves and adding a flavour of innovation that goes with it. Businesses need to be looked and overseen as to what's going on, both through some results and measures, through some governance, and also through tracking the things that are going to blow off course in risks. And you can do all of that, but actually your business can still disappear if you've not looked at trends and technology going on around you. So all of this is done by answering questions, simple questions on a scale of 5 reference points on the internet, and you will get at the end of that an outcome which is 3 primary pages into a report. The first one on the left is an executive summary profiling these 25 spinning plates and where you rate yourself as strong or less strong. A summary report of your key strengths that you can build on and do more with, and a summary of your less strong areas that you can immediately start focusing on. You can do this yourself, you can get other people to complete it, so you get a multitude of views. And if you're doing this as a consultant, this is a great opportunity to start helping businesses as well. Our target markets are two. We anticipate getting 20% of our revenue directly from small businesses going onto our website and completing this themselves. They will get a report back immediately, and we will provide 15 minutes of free coaching. Not much, but sufficient to help them identify the 1, 2 or 3 critical things that could start to improve their business. Of course, they may wish to buy additional consultancy help from that, and we have a network of coaches behind our organisation. 80% of our revenue we anticipate coming from the consultancy market, because this is a great tool to allow people who are just starting out as a consultant, maybe they've got a redundancy check, to have a tool in a box that they can take to a networking group and immediately start helping people. Or for existing consultants where they've got a longer standing relationship that maybe they need to bring something new to the table to bring some new thought processes. This creates those conversations, not only about the business, but also about the different answers from different people that have completed the diagnostic, when you find that actually the CEO is in a world of his own and thinks the world's fantastic, but many of the workers don't think that's exactly the same. For the consultants, we aim to generate 3 to 5 days of engagement from every client that they take this to, which means all of this is covered in at least the first period of engagement, probably in 1 if not 2 days of those first engagements. The consultant gets access to a wholesale price, an administrative system to support them, and a whole shed load of resources to help them improve their clients' businesses. And the entry point at a bronze, because we have silver and gold packages, is £750 plus VAT, for which you also get some free credits. In terms of what else is on the market, there are some other diagnostics that are very quick and simple and certainly don't go into 25 disciplines and 68 questions and 20-page reports. What we would like today, well, we're a startup in launch mode. We're doing okay in terms of our progress. We've had about 100, just over 100 diagnostics completed on our website directly. We've got 10 live consultants working with us. And we'd like to create additional awareness and interest in the local community so we can build up scale and case studies and then take this nationally and internationally. If you feel interested and would like to partner with us in a number of ways, then please do speak to me or David later as well. The ways that we can work in partnership with you: firstly, as an equity investor, we're valuing our business at around £500,000 and freeing up 10% of that equity for people to invest in £5,000 1% chunks. You may feel that you already can identify a market, so of course we have an introducer arrangement. If you know or you are a consultant and feel this would be useful, please do recommend us to other consultants or networks of consultants. There are lots of business support organisations where this could be helpful. Of course, banks with their own business customers, business accelerators, angel investors looking to appraise businesses, young enterprises, and lots of different things that we could go at. And there's other sectors as well. We see opportunities for this in the education sector because there's around 100,000 people doing business studies courses every year, and we can change the pricing point to bring this down for volume to as low as £10 or £20 if this was a great way to do a case study assignment for people doing business studies on a different, any business going. We can tweak the questions in the questionnaire to charities or public sector, and indeed some of the early interest we had out of 100 or so completions was 20 people from different countries picking up on the internet because this is completely deployable elsewhere. If anybody has access to grants, we would love to you and tap into that knowledge, because grants make the pricing for this a completely different proposition. And lastly, if you're running a business, why not give it a go yourself and see what you think. Thank you very much indeed.